But you need the blender though.
But it's set at 2 right now.
Yeah.
If you don't set at all, what happens?
No, wait. You're gonna need
something,
that
right?
flow. No, you're gonna need that flow.
You need the flow to deliver the medication, DJ.
Yeah.
You can't just not begin.
We're gonna use this piggy.
Good.
Okay, so first of all, we're doing a nitric oxide. When doctor's asking for nitric oxide through nasal cannula, or what nasal cannula, or there's only 2 ways to do it. One is the blender. One is the blender. One is the we thought that we could do through HiFlow, but for some reason from the HiFlow, we couldn't do it because there's with the HiFlow, the flow from here goes to the module. We couldn't do it because we didn't know where to connect this. If you connect it to the oxygen cylinder, then it would give extra oxygen, and that oxygen couldn't be connected to the airflow, the port connector for the oxygen. So we couldn't do it. So when you tried it, we just couldn't do it. So this is what we came up with. So this is a regular blender for the HiFlow and the blender. You need that. And then the way we did this here is this is a ventilator circuit, okay? And one port goes here with the heater wire connector. That's the one that goes here. And then the other side, just the blue one type, okay? And the white one you disregard it. Only the blue one. So the blue one, the other end of the blue one, we just need 2 connector, okay? This is the MDI connector. We have it here in Raymond's room, so in our supply room. So you just need this connector here. Okay, this is the one right here. It comes like this. So I'm going to take it out so you can see it. What's going on? All right, I'm going to take this out. Okay, this is the one. Okay, you know what this is, right? This is an MDI port that Raymond's room they have in a basket. So you just take this out, and then you just need this is what, 50 millimeter or 22? 22 millimeter.
Yeah,
15.
This is 50 millimeter,
That's
small one.
22.
And then you need the 22 millimeter. Okay, this is all you need. Go like this, okay, and then go like this. That's it. And this is the nasal cannula. Don't use the regular one. Use the HiFlow nasal cannula. Okay. All right. So then the other port goes directly to here. Okay. And the little port here is where we're gonna put the sample line. Okay, the sample line right here. Okay. So sample line obviously goes over here. You know, right? It goes right here. You see it? Goes over here. And then there's 2 connectors for the nitric oxide for the injector, and the tube here goes right here. The module, the way it's set up, is similar to what we do in similar to a ventilator. But so the way it works, the way we do it is, okay, you have this. You need another 22 milliliter adapter, and that goes straight to the injector module. It goes right here, and then you need a 15 millimeter adapter goes here. Okay, this can go. Maybe later we can go this way, and then you need this port right here for the nitric. Goes straight. The tubing goes here. The tubing goes to the oxygen. We have it at 2, but I think 2 to 6 is okay. You want to have some flow to make sure you get the nitric oxide to reach to 5. Okay, and that goes over here, and that's it. Okay, that's good. So watch this. Okay, watch the magic here. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna turn to number 5. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it on me. You can see. It's gonna make Mary laugh. Okay, so here. Okay, we're gonna have to connect something here. So now I have it at 5 parts per minute, and all the connecting is done. And then flow is set at 4 is fine, 4, 5. Let's just say 5. And then it's just not enough, just 5, 2 to 4, 5. You need flow that enough to get the reach to 5. And then because it's a blender, I set it at 30 or 28%, whatever. And then whatever the doctor wants, if how to, okay? And it's at 28% right here. Now this is blender, so the 50 psi for air and oxygen both has to be connected to the wall, from the air to the oxygen to 50 psi. Okay, so you're gonna see here now the NO is reading 4 or 5 to 5, close to 5, and then NO2 is reading less than 1, so we're good. And it's reading 28% because we give it 28%, and they want not too much flow, so that's it. So maybe 2 to 4, so whatever. So that's it. So now patient's getting 5 pulses per minute, and this is a cannula setup that we come up with. Okay, this is not OptiFlow, it's a regular PCP cal setup. So that's what we're doing. All right. I'm gonna join. So just wanna add to the video that what we did was, before the blender earlier, we tried to go directly the O2, this O2 right here, directly to here, to the blender. We thought this is blender, it was blending the O2, so we went from here and directly to the module, and then the module was connected to the airvo. So we thought that would work out, or even without airvo with the nasal cannula, we thought we could just put it on, but they didn't work out because this wasn't a blender, it wasn't blending, so we're still getting 100%. So even if it doesn't matter what flow you put it was still reading 100%. So it wasn't really getting 28 to 30%. So that's why we thought this is not the way to do it. This wasn't a good idea. So that's why. So next time, in case you're wondering why we're not using blender, straight from blender to connect to here, and then use from here, use the oxygen, the one we had earlier. Just in case you're wondering why we didn't do this part here, like this, and then like that. I'm gonna connect. The O2 was here, and then like this, direct from blender to here, and then put it here. The reason it wasn't working is because it was still reading 100% because this wasn't blending. Okay, so that's why we had to abort that technique, and then we had to use the blender. So let's see here, yeah. So it's the only way. So just letting you know.